welcome to Miss Marisa's classroom, where I will be modeling how to introduce the sound spelling cards. Now let's take a look at the sound spelling cards, and here's what they look like on the back. It's just the letter name and shape. And then of course, when you turn the card over, we have the picture and a story to go along with it to reinforce that sound and that spelling. But before I do this, I'd like for you to see that I'm going to use a routine card. Open Court Reading always uses routine to introduce a sound spelling card, to introduce blending, to introduce dictation, vocabulary, just to make it consistent and easy and grade level specific. So you ready? Here's how we're going to do this, everybody. First, step number one, we ask the students, what do you know about the cards, boys and girls? What do you know about this card? And the students will probably say, it's a J. That's right, Michael, it's a J. And what kind of J is this? And Michael perhaps could say, it's capital J. Excellent. Anybody know what kind of J this is? And maybe Lisa could say, it's lowercase j. Excellent. So we have a capital J and lowercase j. What else can you tell me about this letter? And they may say, oh, it's black. Oh, what does that mean? It's a consonant. You remember it, everybody. And what are the red letters called? Vowels. So you're going to have that kind of discussion. Now, when we turn the card over, and something fun you could do is maybe a drum roll if they're at their desk, do-do-do-do, or on the carpet, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's time to look at the name of the card, everybody. Name of the card is Jump. What's the name of the card, everybody? Jump. Excellent. And we have letter J. This is the Jump card. And boys and girls, this particular card has multiple spellings that you could see that I am going to cover for now because we are not talking about these different spellings right now, but eventually we will learn all the spellings. So let's take a look at the story of Jump. Are you ready?
Jump. When Jenny jumps her jump rope, it sounds like this. When Jackson jumps his jump rope, it sounds like this. The judges generally agree that Jenny jumps most rapidly. When Jenny jumps, she jumps to this jingle. Jump, jump, jump so quick. Whenever I jump, I like to kick. The judges generally agree that Jackson jumps most quietly. When Jackson jumps, he jumps to this jingle. Jump, jump, nice and quiet. See what happens when you try it. Jump rope, like Jenny. Jump rope, like Jackson.
So, ready everybody? Let's talk about jump. When Jenny jumps her rope, it sounds like this. When Jackson jumps his rope, it sounds like this. The judges generally agree that Jenny jumps most rapidly. When Jenny jumps, she jumps and jingles. Jump, jump, jump so quick. Whenever I jump, I like to kick. The judges generally agree that Jackson jumps most quietly. When Jackson jumps, he jumps to this jingle. Jump, jump, nice and quiet. See what happens when you try it. Jump rope like Jenny. Or you can jump rope quietly like Jackson. Do it with me, boys and girls. Like Jackson 5 times. Ready? Excellent, everybody. So what's the sound? Excellent. So let's review our new sound of the day. Here we go, everybody. Name of the card? Jump. Sound, everybody. And our spelling today is going to be J. I want you to know, everybody, J is usually used in the beginning of a word, or it could be used beginning of a new syllable. So a word like joy starts with a J, and a word like enjoy will start with that J for the next part, everybody, the second syllable. So just remember J is used in the beginning for a new syllable, okay? So let's take a look at how we write the sound for J. What's our sound? J. And what's our card name? Jump. And what's our spelling? J. Let's go. I would like for you to write in the air when Miss Russo writes, okay? You can write in the air. And then the next one you can write on your palm. Are you ready? Here we go. Starting point, all the way down, and turn left. Can you do that with me? Do it again. Starting point, all the way down, turn around left. Excellent. What is that? Capital J. What sound? J. Awesome. Let's do a lowercase. Are you ready? Lowercase on your palm. Here we go. Starting point on the dotted line, all the way down, turn up left, and dot right on top. Can you do that with me on your palm? Starting point all the way down, turn up left, dot right on top. Excellent. Who can tell me some words that begin with the sound J? Let's make a list. You ready? Did somebody say jam? Awesome. Jam is excellent. Let me write that down. Anybody else? Juice. I heard somebody say juice. Excellent. Juice is great. Excellent. Anybody else? Giant. I love that you said giant, everybody. But as you can see, this is going to be a different spelling. It's called the GI spelling for J. So I'll put that in a different column, okay? So giant is good. Anybody else have one? Ginger. I love it, ginger. That's a good one. I'll put it in the GI column. Anybody else? Did somebody say gentle? You said gentle. I love it. Let's put it in the GE column. GE column for gentle. And this way, educators, the reason why I do this is because we want to make sure all students feel like they're part of the classroom and part of learning. So take that GE and even though we're focusing on J, it's okay. They said gentle or they say ginger. It is the sound for J. So accept it and acknowledge it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me and have a great day. For more lessons on how to introduce a sound spelling card and additional lessons on all foundational skills, count on Open Court Reading with its proven research and 5-decade legacy.